Welcome everybody, day 2 of the 1 week improvement program. Continuing the theme from yesterday, today we're looking at the posture and the stance. So let's get to it. So if we're able to form the correct posture, it's going to help us with 2 points. Number 1, the balance, and number 2, the angle of the swing in the backswing. So looking into the balance point then first, mistakes that I see is either too much weight forwards over the toes or too much weight back in towards the heels, and it can have a detriment effect to the swing. So let's just start off with the weight too far forward, too much over the toes. Normally that means that my upper body's a little bit too far forwards as well, and generally it will make the club just lift up, so it will create a steeper angle of attack, and generally we'll probably hit pulls or slices with that style setup. Now then, in the reverse, if we're back into the heels, what we generally see is a little bit more upright spinal position, the pelvis a little bit flat, and the weight back into the heels. And again, it will encourage poor movements within the swing, and this time we'll swing too deep, too around the body, and again really struggle to get that club back to the ball. Commonly again we might sort of come forwards to compensate, so we're going to have irregular strikes if we have incorrect balance in the posture. So to help you find the correct balance point, basically a simple drill, just rocking forwards and backwards until you find that middle grounding where your weight shift is very much into the balls of the feet. Okay, so from there we'll be able to build the rest of the posture elements. So we need to actually have the pelvis sat under. Okay, we want our upper body to be relatively straight and roughly at a 45-degree angle, and I'm just letting my hands and arms sit in front of my body, and really you can almost draw a line down through my shoulders, through the butt end of the club and down into the toe line, and that would give me the correct position. So we would know if we're too far over because my shoulders are in front of my toes, and then too far back. Basically my body mass is back into the heels and I'm not over the ball in an athletic position. So that's a little balance exercise for you. So if you've got a tall stick at home, an old club or an old shaft, just place it on the ground, and what we can do is we can use that effectively to find our balance point and create the right posture. So I'm just going to step up onto this, going to feel where I am related to the ground, going to tilt forwards from the hips, I've got my knees flexed, and then just allow my hands and arms to hang freely in front of my body, chin up a little bit, and then I'm really ready to go. So if you can make some swings at home, you don't necessarily need to hit balls, but if you can make some swings, it will give you the feeling of how that posture is during the athletic swing. So let's give this a go. Felt pretty good. So next up we're going to be looking at this into the posture, and not too complicated this, just a matter of checking a few points. So let's just establish the posture first. I've got a mid-iron here, so I want my feet to be parted as wide as the shoulders. You can flare your feet out a little bit. We want this lead arm to be hanging comfortably straight. The right arm's got a little softening in at the elbow, the crease of the elbow, so this is just hanging slightly more relaxed. And the hand position, well, it's just a little bit more forwards of my club head and my ball position here, being a mid-iron, but generally we're trying to sort of associate the left hand, and that's kind of opposite the inside or left thigh. So that's our stance positions for you just to check, and then once you feel happy, just swing away. Well guys, that concludes day 2. I hope you found that useful and picked up some interesting points. Feel free to ask me any questions or comment on what you've seen, and tomorrow we're going to continue now by looking at the swing. So thanks for watching, take care.